Hey Taurus, welcome to Tarot Heal. Welcome to the place where we tarot and heal our way to self-love and unity consciousness. I hope all is well. Lisa here. All right, I hope all is well with you. Welcome to your September reading. Thank you so much for watching. So if you'd like, subscribe, share, comment, add me on IG, Tarot and Heal. If you want a personal reading, check out the info box below. If you want to be an angel donor, check out the Patreon link below. Now, I'm saying this is for September, but it's for whenever you watch it, all right? So, no worries there, all right? Let's get started. I come to you, humbly God, thanking you for your divine guidance, providing messages of divine light, divine love, and accordance with your divine will. What is it that the Taurus Collective need to know for whenever they watch it? What do they need to know? What is the overall message, the overall theme right now? Overall advice? That's what I was supposed to do there. We have Claim Your Art coming out, Be Open to Love coming out, okay? Tapping more into your passionate creative side is what I'm feeling. Let's get the overall thing. Oh, come on now, cards. I don't know. I keep trying with these cards, man. I keep trying. I love them. I love them, you know, but it's just, I just can't. And I know I don't have to shuffle like this. I could just pull it. Anyway, what's going on? All right. All right, so we have Claim Your Art, Be Open to Love, Reassess at the bottom of the deck. Then we have this Knight of Swords. It's kind of a fast energy. There's a need to, you might be going somewhere kind of fast and you might be led to switch directions, or there's a need to reassess or reprioritize how you're moving in this way, in this direction. With the Six of Wands and the Four of Wands here, it does seem like somebody's like, I feel like somebody needs to declare independence a little bit from a burden of some sort, okay? I don't know why I'm feeling that. What's up? Yeah, so it looks like somebody's fighting like a losing battle. That's what I'm feeling here, all right? You have that Four of Wands coming out with the Six of Wands in reverse. The Six of Wands upright is victory. That's winning, right? In reverse is not really feeling like a winning situation, especially with this Four of Wands in reverse, all right? This is not like a winning situation, but there's a lot of energy and effort being put into it. It's like if the stock is tanking, you're just putting more and more money into this. It's like investing a lot into something that is a sinkhole, okay? It's like going on board a sinking ship. That's the energy I'm feeling here, so someone needs to reassess. It seems like someone is doing the opposite of what their heart is telling them to do. Their heart is telling them to jump ship. Whatever that is for them, pull out of the investment, whatever it is, and claim it's something about claiming independence from this investment, all right, whether it's an emotional or financial investment here. They have to think twice here, all right? If they really think about it, they might realize it's in their best interest to pull out. And just save themselves in that situation. So we do have to be open to love. There's a need to be open to their heart space, whatever their heart is telling them to do, which is like pulling out, all right? Insert dirty joke about pulling out if you don't want to get pregnant. All right, anyway. What's going on? What's going on with the Taurus Collective? It's like if you're in a relationship and that thing is going south, don't mess around, you know what I'm saying? Go up in that thing raw. All right. Now, come on. Pull out. All right. What's going on? So it's collective. It's like it's moving fast. Whew. Okay. Devil card coming out. All right. This thing is moving fast. It's going downhill fast. Okay. I'm just gonna say that now. I was beating around the bush. Someone's going fast into nowhere. All right. It's like someone sees a train wreck and they're still going. You have this devil card coming out. It's something that's not good. All right. It's a sinking ship. Get off. Jump ship. Save yourself. All right. Wheel of Fortune coming out. Man, what the hell is this going on here? What's going on here? This can be easily avoided. Whatever this is, it can be easily avoided here. It's something that someone might think is a wish fulfillment. It's not, okay? Or by them not jumping ship, they might be risking a wish fulfillment, okay? So be mindful of that. Be mindful of your investments, what you're investing your time and energy into. Okay, I should have worked on this before. Sorry, I need more space for the cards. Flowers is stealing the effing show right now. Okay. There is an injustice. Somebody's walking into a situation where it's not going to be good. All right. With the Justice card, it's not cool. All right. This is going to be different for everybody. Okay. This is a disaster that can be easily be averted. Okay, avoided. You can dodge this bullet right now, whatever this is. You have the Five of Swords coming out. I feel like it'll lead to some type of loss. This could be a financial loss or something like that. All right, so just be mindful of that. I'm gonna look more into it. Someone's just I keep wanting to use these examples of like being on a train that's going really fast, and it's like, you know, this train can't stop. You're gonna have to jump off this fucking train, okay? Or being in a car and you're playing chicken with someone, and y'all both just driving towards each other, like who's gonna turn first? Be the smart one and do the turn, okay? It's something like that, all right? I just keep feeling like it's very fast, something that's moving very fast, and it's moving very fast for a reason. If you're in a situation and someone is rushing commitment, something like that. If somebody's giving you like a get rich quick scheme, something like that, and they're like, you gotta give me the money right now. You know, they're applying pressure, something like that. Take time out, okay? Is something unstable about this deal, this investment, this love investment or financial investment. If you're feeling rushed into something, it's because it's unstable and someone's trying to get you in the door before you realize what's happening. You can easily avoid the situation if you just tap into yourself. It's something that feels like a wish fulfillment, and it sounds too good to be true. All right, so that's what that is. We do have the Five of Swords coming out here. We have this Five of Pentacles coming out. Someone is, someone might prey on someone's desperation. So again, I'm gonna talk about be mindful of investing your money. It's like higher risk but high reward type of thing if this is financial. It's like this energy of like, if I do this, I will be so stable. I will be so set, you know, but It's not it. Somebody wants to believe that this is the truth. Someone's hiding their hand in this situation. We're going to have to look into how this could be avoided. We're going to have to really go deep into that. Let's see about this Ten of Swords real quick. We have the Ten of Swords in reverse. It seems like someone is closing a door of their own, like, misfortune, right? They're closing the door on their own thing, and someone might be coming in because they see, oh my God. All right. This is feeling wildly specific. And I guess this could play out in different ways, okay? Someone comes into their own sweetness, right? They come into their own glory. They come into their own money. They come into their own whatever. And someone comes in and they try to take from that with a scheme of some sort, all right? Someone finally closes a door, closes a chapter, whether it's a chapter of poverty, of being broke, whether it's a chapter of bad love situations, and now they finally open up the door to, yeah, now I'm ready for love, you know, and then someone could come in looking like the thing that this person wants, and it's a false. It's kind of preying on this person's new way of being. I don't know why I'm feeling this. It just feels like someone's new growth. Someone stepped into a new growth. All right. Why is the Magician here? We have the Magician card in reverse, yeah, with the Snake card. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to play out. I don't know who this is for. It could be, obviously this could play out in multiple ways. But we have the Magician card in reverse, okay? It's someone who's a trickster with the Snake card coming out, the burden. Like they're going to try and use someone to help them get a leg up, and it'll leave this other person burned, okay? It's just it feels like an energy of someone stepping into this new, okay. How can we explain this? Someone who's stepping into, let's say, a new job. Let's say someone's stepping into a new job. They don't understand the culture of the place yet. They don't know who's who. They don't know who the personalities are that they're working with. And because they're fresh new blood, they can eat, and then because they're new in the environment, they're eager to please. This is an example. Because they're eager to please and they're new on the job and they want to keep the job, you know, they want to make a good impression. They might be, you know, going above and beyond. They also might be a little bit naive. Not naive because they're naive, but just naive to the situation, ignorant to the situation at hand, ignorant to who these people are around them. There's a snake around who's going to take advantage of that newness that someone has. Someone who's very green in that environment, whether it's work, whatever it is, all right? They know that this person has something to give. And so someone comes in to this new job and doesn't know that John is a slacker. And John usually tries to throw his work on other people. everyone knows this already and doesn't fall for John's games anymore. But this new person who's coming in all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed doesn't know about John and his slacker ways. So what he does, he goes in, he sees fresh new blood, and he finds his way to finesse the situation where he doesn't have to do the work and his new blood does the work, right? He continuously does that, and it makes this person lose out on, it makes them slack on their own job. So it's something like that, like, yes, somebody's putting something on you, or they're taking from you, okay? In that case, John will be taking away from time that they could be putting into their actual job, because they're doing two jobs and they're doing something for someone else. It's not fair, it's not right. And then this person is looking at it like, well, if I do this for John, then I will make a good impression on the company, and this will be really good to get my foot in the door. Like it's some type of promise there. But it leads to loss. All right. All right, what is the blockage? So whether that's the example or not, there's a need to learn to properly set some boundaries here, because I'm feeling this need to claim independence in a situation. We have 16, all right, let's move forward. What's the blockage? Someone doesn't want to feel like they missed out on an opportunity. See, they're preying on this person's, I don't want to say it's their eagerness. Okay, I don't want to say it's desperation, it's eagerness. Whether you know that someone's super ambitious and they want money, so then you throw the idea of, yeah, you could make millions if you give me 100,000 right now, right? You could be preying on someone's eagerness in that way. You could be preying on someone's eagerness for love. If somebody heard through the grapevine that this person dealt with so many bad lovers in the past, they're such a good person, you know, they might have heard it from a friend or whatever the case is, and then they swoop in and try to be the knight in shining armor, right? And try to show up as a wish fulfillment and rush into, oh yeah, let's move in together, let's do this, you know, it's something like that. They're preying on someone's eagerness for whatever it is that they want. It is something that someone is trying to manifest. It is something that somebody actually wants. And someone's picking up on that and swooping in. It's like someone's swooping in on someone's soft spot, their vulnerable spot. My God. Wow, the Fox card. All right, so we have the Lover's card coming out now. All right. We have the Lover's card coming out with the Fox and a masculine energy with that Four of Cups there. Whether it's love or not is something that comes forward as alignment, but it's not. This can even be someone, an ex, coming back and saying all the things that they think you want to hear, and they might be very good at that because they already know. That's what I'm feeling. I feel like this person has a keen awareness of what it is that you want. And they're not going to be able to give it to you, but they'll be able to present themselves as if they can. I feel like they're taking a gamble. I don't know. Yeah, I'm getting this gambling energy. I don't know why I keep wanting to talk about investments, gambling. It's a gambling energy, right? Where it's like they're just jumping in. They're not sure if it's going to work or not. If they tell you, oh yeah, invest in my business, they're really not sure, as confident. They're not confident that it's going to be a huge return on their investment, on your investment. They're just asking to see if you can give them the money. Just to see if it can happen. Like, fuck it, let's see, right? If they're coming through like, I can give you the world, they're not sure if they can actually give you the world. But they're like, I'm going to sell the F out of this. You know, that's what I'm getting here, right? So they're kind of they're sneaking through the door. They're sneaking in for an opening with really huge promises. That's what I'm feeling. What are they feeling to see? Whether they explicitly spell it out in detail, like this is what you get, or if it's just a hint, you know, they subtly allude to the idea. Just be mindful of that, of these grand results. The thing about this situation is, you're the one that's in abundance, and they're coming through as if they can help you. That's why they're targeting you. Okay. So we have the Queen of Pentacles coming out. 10 of Swords, 5 of Swords. It stops the Queen of Pentacles from going to Empress, whatever your gender is, okay? It stops someone from elevating. You can dodge this. This is an avoidable thing. It's not a lesson that you have to learn, all right? This is not a lesson you have to learn. Not all lessons are necessary. Some of them are mistakes because we're not listening to ourselves. We're not listening to our heart. We're being codependent and not being independent when we need to be. Okay. We're not thinking twice and really weighing out our options. Some of these lessons just be us being hard-headed, okay? So this is an avoidable thing. So just be mindful of this. But it does feel like this energy is pretty much an energetic vampire, a vampire of some sort, a financial vampire of some sort, some type of energy sucker. And they are preying on your weakness, whatever your soft spot is. They're presenting themselves as a wish fulfillment to get a certain thing from you, okay? Because they recognize your abundance, okay? It's the Queen of Pentacles. Now, you are climbing up that ladder to Empress, okay? I didn't show it, but the Empress came out in reverse in the first spread that I did there, okay? So you are going into Empress mode. Just be mindful. If you feel yourself in a transition of elevation, whether it's in your career, whether it's in finances, whether it's in your emotional space, your spiritual space, be mindful of the people who are coming in. That's one. And then be mindful of the people who are applying pressure to do something for them or to be in your life. This can even be someone who's just like really pressuring the friendship, making like, oh yeah, let's hang out more. And you might feel like, no, I don't want to hang out too much, you know, and you have to claim your independence in that situation. This person might be pressuring you to hang out more so that they can kind of get whatever they need to get, whatever their agenda is, but they don't have the best intentions here. And ultimately, it does lead to holding someone back. This can also be an ex, because it also feels like it can put someone back into the same cycle that they just came out of. So the Ten of Swords came out in reverse. As I mentioned, this is like a new growth. Someone newly stepped into a new place. emotional state, whatever. They close the door, they close the cycle, and then someone comes right back in to suck them back into that cycle. A very, I don't know. Like if you said, oh, I'm not doing situationships no more, then a situationship might pop up. And it might be tempting, right? But you might not know it's a situationship. It might look like something that's solid, right? But it sends you right back to that cycle of situationships. What are we? You know, all that whole shit, right? Yeah, all right. Let's see advice. Stick to your truth. Set your boundaries. What's that advice? Emperor. Somebody's trying to pull you away so you don't get to the Emperor. That's what I'm feeling. Oh, God. Some of you guys, this is simply an ex that you need to let go of. They're going to come back and like try to rush the timeline there. If they weren't able to give you what you wanted before, then they're going to come back and try to give you all the things and then elevate it. If they weren't able to give you the equal reciprocity and love, they're like, all right, I want to give you all the love. And on top of that, let's move in together. On top of that, let's get married in 3 months. You know, they might, there's just something like it's too much too soon. That's how you'll know that this is a situation that's it's something off about it. So just be mindful of that. That's the biggest takeaway here, all right? It takes you away from the real one, the real opportunity. And I feel like if this is about love, then yeah. Like I said, you're moving into Empress mode, whatever your gender is, you're moving into this level of elevation, and your counterpart in elevation is on the other side of this, but there's someone who's coming in, a masculine who's come, or whatever, there's someone who's coming in with this fox energy, like, wait, hold on, I'm your emperor. And it's like, no, you're not, get the fuck out of my face. All right, so be mindful of that. Whoever comes in, if you find yourself in this new space, this new evolve space, this new evolution, level of evolution, a new level of growth, watch the people who are around you who are trying to push you to do certain things or pressure you into a relationship or whatever the case is, friendship, whatever it is, investment, all right, job, whatever. Just be mindful of these people, all right? It leads to a loss, but I feel like it'll be easily detected. You're just gonna have to you're gonna have to stick to your guns. I feel like this situation is gonna feel familiar, whether this is a new person or not. Where's these cards at? Okay. whether it's a new person or an ex, I just feel like it's going to feel familiar. Okay, so just be mindful of that. Like you've experienced this type of thing before. It's mirroring a cycle that you just got out of. And yeah, that's why it's coming back. It's like when you get out of a cycle, it seems to happen all the time. You get out of a cycle and then the universe is like, are you really done with that cycle? Let me throw in a test. And then you have to just pass that test, and then you go into that new level of stability. If you say, I'm done with situationships, I'm done with the fuck boys or fuck girls, and then they'll be like, well, let's see how done you really are. Let's throw a fuck boy, fuck girl in your life. Bring them out, and they come into your life. Now you have to really just turn that down, okay? Then the new one, the real thing will come in, all right? The universe always has to test to see how much we really want what we're asking for. So it seems like that's what's happening. What's the thing? Yeah, all right. Tend to the small things, wild spirits, sometimes life stings. All right. Some of you guys, this is going to be a lesson. All right. Some of you guys, this is going to be a lesson. You can't overcome this. I feel like you could dodge it. But I also feel like this person is going to be good with their words or good with their sales pitch. All right, so just be mindful of that. Man, all right, well, just be mindful of that, all right? Think twice with everybody who's coming, especially if you find yourself in a new space. Think twice about anybody who comes to you with any type of request, okay, right now. All right. Until you get settled, until you get acclimated in this new energy. If this is a job, get to know everybody and everything. Ask those questions. All right, so someone asked me to do this work for them. Is that okay? Is that cool? I don't know what the protocol is. Like, get all the fine print, okay? If this is a corporate environment, get the lay of the land, all right, before you start doing things. If this is a relationship, if this is someone coming back, an ex coming back, or if a new person, if this is just a love coming back, if it's an ex or not, get the lay of the land. Really learn about who this person is, okay? Ask all the details. Oh yeah, this is your grand plan? Well, what steps are you taking to do that? What are we gonna do next? Oh, you wanna get married in 3 months? Okay, well, let's talk about your finances. What are we doing? What do you have in mind? Joint account? What's going on next? All right, like really go into the fine print. There's a need for, because if you go into that and not get swept up into the wave of emotions that they're trying to invoke in you. They're trying to sweep you up with by your eagerness, okay? Try to use your logic at the same time to get the fine print, because then you'll find out that they're full of shit, okay? All right. Some of you guys, it's going to be a painful lesson that's going to sweep you back into a cycle. So you might go back to an ex and then realize, oh my gosh, we're back at the same place. This person didn't change at all. Some of you guys are going to just have to go through that, okay? But the lesson will be learned. Some of you guys are not going to learn that lesson again, all right? It depends on you. Think about the lesson that you just learned, because that lesson is going to come back right now, all right? Cool. All right. I'm going to pull from this Romance Angels. Don't be out there. Love yourself first coming out. Yeah. See, this is it right here. So we have express your love and playfulness. So you might see, I feel the softness with your energy, or whoever this is. There's a softness, there's a vulnerability with this energy. And that's why I almost want to say naive, because it does feel like I'm open, I'm eager, I'm ready, I'm ready to do my job, I'm ready to show my love. And someone's like, oh yeah, I'm ready to take your love, I'm ready to take your work, whatever the case is. Someone's bringing this beautiful, loving energy and giving it, and somebody's trying to come in and take it. Even though you can be in that loving energy, but once you realize, but still just know who deserves it and who doesn't, right? Okay. Love yourself first. Make sure you're still following your intuitive guidance, okay? And sticking to your guns, learn your lesson from the past, and you don't have to repeat it. All right. But you already learned the lesson. Anyway, I just want to make this point clear, because the way this energy just came out, it came out very clear. Someone does not have the best intentions, and they're harping on someone, and they're going to take advantage of somebody's kindness, and it's really annoying to see. So I really hope that you guys nip that in the bud. You detect who that is and nip it, all right? You guys, thank you. Let me know what you think. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment, add me on IG, Taryn Hill. If you want a personal reading, check out the info box below. If you want to be an angel donor, check out the Patreon below. Thanks so much. Till we meet again. Peace.